Human beings, by nature, believe our senses, our reasonings, and our wills are omnipotent in deciding to do what we want to do. You see it in kids, and you can see it in the mirror. I can. And Jesus He gives you words like verse 44 to just shake you. Do you realize how impotent is your will? Do you realize this? Because most of us don't. We go through every day making choices and choices and choices, and we can get the notion, my will is quite competent. It isn't when it comes to spiritual things. It is blind, it is dead, and it is hopeless without sovereign grace. And He wants to shake us. Wake up. Don't have those notions about how sufficient yourself is. You're not sufficient. You should be a real self-doubter. So, what does He expect to happen in those of us who come to Jesus when we read this? What does He want to happen? And I'll close by just giving you several responses. And I invite you to experience these responses. This would be the evidence that you've come. If you're finding these responses rising up in your heart, it's evidence I've come to Him. He's welcomed me. I'm part of the flock. I'm of God. I'm one of the children because I'm responding this way. Number one, it humbles us. When you read John 5:44, it humbles us. We didn't provide the decisive impulse to be brought to Christ. God did. We came because of Him. If it weren't for His drawing, I would be utterly lost. And now, because of Him, I am utterly dependent on free, undeserved mercy. This is the stance of a humble Christian. I get nothing good except by grace. I came to Him by grace. I'm in Him by grace. I'm kept by grace. I'll be raised from the dead by grace. If I do anything worthwhile in life, it's because of grace. This is the stance of a humble person. Theology has something to do with humility. Come now, you who say, today and tomorrow, I will go to such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and get gain. You do not know about tomorrow. Rather, you should say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this and that. But as it is, in your arrogance, you boast. Just for saying, I'm going home tonight, having a bowl of cereal in about 30 minutes or 40 or whenever I get there. What do you know about tonight, John Piper? You don't know if you're going to get home. Who do you think you are? God? If you get home, God got you home. If you get shot, God got you shot. God reigns. He's God. He's never dropping the ball. His eyes are never shut. He's never saying, oops.